Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Charlotte Hornets beating the Chicago Bulls 123 to 116. This is going to be on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively forever on their 5 and 14 for a 6 at home for the Charlotte Hornets, and the Bulls are now 9 and 9 and 3 and 7 on the road. Charlotte won the first quarter 32 to 29. In the second quarter 35 to 33. The Bulls won the third quarter 32 to 26. In the fourth quarter 30 to 22. Matas Buzelis 30 minutes. He only had 8 points. He went 3 of 8 from the field, but he went 0 of 5 from 3. Kept taking them, kept chucking them, but they didn't go down at all for him tonight. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 14 in plus minus. He was the only starter to not get in double figures in this game. Nikola Vucevic, 31 minutes, 13 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, but he had a lot of good looks near the paint. He was able to get those to go, but he didn't have the threes really going. But he had a double-double because he had 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal, 4 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 12 in plus minus. Kevin Huerter, 25 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He also didn't really have it going from 3, but he did go 2 of 2 from the free throw line, have 2 rebounds, 4 assists, to 1 personal foul. He was a minus 17 in plus minus. He took the easy shots. He missed a couple of them, but he also made them too. You happy with that? Kobe White, 29 minutes, 25 points, 11 to 23 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 3 and plus minus. Good scoring from him. He took the most shots on the team. He is their best offensive player when it comes to shot creation, and he was able to do that a lot. But Giddey also showed that he can do it in a different way. 33 minutes, 25 points, but he only took 16 shots and made 50% of them, which is half. He also went 3 of 7 from 3. He took a lot. You'd rather have Giddey do that than getting to the basket and finding his teammates, but he did still have 9 assists with 0 turnovers and 11 rebounds. He's filling up that stat sheet every night, but this time it did not come in to win. He did have a steal and a personal foul and was a plus 6 and plus minus. Jalen Smith, 17 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, and a minus 19 and plus minus. The scoring was there for him. He's been good for them all season. He even helped on the boards. Patrick Williams, 13 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 5 rebounds, 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebounds, and a minus 8 and plus minus for him. He didn't shoot the ball that great in this one either, but he didn't really have too many bad looks in this one either. So you have to just live with that result that he couldn't make them in this game. Julian Phillips, 2 minutes. He didn't do anything but be a guy that ended up getting 2 minutes and 2 personal fouls and nothing else in this one. He was a minus 4, also in plus minus. Javon Carter played 10 minutes. He only gave them 2 points. He missed the 3. That was his only miss of the night. But then the other one was a closer shot and went 1 to 2 from the field. 2 assists, also no turnovers, but he also did commit 2 personal fouls and was a minus 18 and plus minus. Trey Jones, 27 minutes, 16 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 1 from 3 and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. The scoring was always there for him. It's just he didn't have it going from 3 and didn't get stuck up on it. He found other ways to score and play off his teammates, and that's what they needed him to do in this one. And he did that successfully. 1 rebound, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 5 steals, 1 block, 1 personal foul, plus 17 and plus minus. Ayo Dosunmu, 23 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, and 2 personal fouls. He finished as a minus 21 and plus minus. He usually gives you more than that when he comes off the bench or get a lot of minutes. 23 is a lot, but he didn't really give you much offensively in this one. But it also wasn't a bad or a terrible game. But you just have to live with that. And then Isaac Okoro back, and he didn't play for that reason. 46 of 97, 47% from the field, 8 of 36, 22% from three, 16 to 20, 80% from the free throw line, 44 rebounds, 31 assists, 10 turnovers, 8 steals, 1 block, and 18 personal fouls. And then the team that won, the 5-14 Hornets, ended up getting a great performance from Miles Bridges, 36 minutes, 22 points, 8 of 17 from the field, 1 of 5 from three, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -2 and plus minus. The three wasn't going, but he found other ways to put the ball in the basket, even if it was finding his teammates, and you have to love that. Um, Brandon Miller, 32 minutes. He led the team in scoring with 27 points. Games like this is the reason why they need him healthy. 10 of 19 from the field, 5 of 11 from three, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, and a +8 and plus minus. He was really out there getting it going all over the court. Even the 3-point line was really good for him tonight. This is a reason why they drafted him, and they felt like he can really help them, and he did in this game, and it resulted in the win. But Ryan was a good pickup for them too. 30 minutes, he did not score in double figures and was the only starter not to, and 7 points is all he had. 2 of 2 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and he ended up having 3 blocks. He's a good rebounder, a good rim protector, and has good size, and he uses all those to his advantage. He even made it tough on Vucevic to score in this one. 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -22 and plus minus. LaMelo Ball, 29 minutes, 16 points, 6 of 19 from the field, 3 of 10 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Wasn't efficient in this one either, but they still need him to be looking for a shot, and that allows him to find his teammates sometimes too if he doesn't get the ball off early. But he takes some difficult ones and he takes some tough ones, so that's always going to affect your numbers when it comes to efficiency, especially if you don't knock them down. 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal foul, a +11 and plus minus. Con Knipple, 32 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 14 from the field, 2 of 9 from three, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 5 personal fouls, and a +10 in plus minus. He did almost foul out. Didn't have a really, really good shooting game in this one. He took shots that you happy with him taking. It just didn't go down for him. Shooting can be that way. It can be up and down for you. He's been better than not this season, so you still take it because it came in a win, and at least he kept attacking and even tried to find ways to get his teammates involved, which he did help them get baskets from time to time in this game too. Musa ended up playing 18 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, +29 and plus minus. Not really going to complain about this performance. The rebounds was really helpful. The defense was kind of there here and there. And you have to like the fact that he is a motor type of guy. Colin Sexton did what he does, which is score. And he's going to give you some little bit of action that can turn into shots for you as a teammate. 26 minutes, 21 points, 8 of 15 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. Man, he really has been good for them, giving them the ability to knock down the three, handle the ball a little bit, hit the mid-range, get to the basket, and just provide spacing for other guys to operate and do what they want to do with the ball in their hands. And he's just been a consistent good scorer for them and a good slash playmaker. And on top of that, he can also play a little bit of defense because he's a competitive guy. Trey Mann, 14 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. Didn't get a lot from him, but he still was able to shoot the ball at a decent level. So you have to be happy with that. Zion James, 20 minutes, 9 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 personal foul, and a +6 and plus minus. And then Liam Manili, 4 minutes, zeros across the board, besides being a +7 and plus minus. The rest of the guys did not play. Right knee for Grant Williams. Obviously, he's still recovering from that. And Mason Plumlee just didn't play because the coaches made that decision. 44 of 97, 45% from the field as a team, and 15 of 45, 33% from three, and 20 of 24, 83% from the free throw line. 46 rebounds. They was down by two on that one. But the Charlotte Hornets was up by two over the Bulls because they had 46, they had 44. The assists, they lost that one by three because the Bulls had 31 and they had 28. And then 12 turnovers, they had two more than the Bulls. Six steals, two less than the Bulls. And then 10 blocks, they had nine more than the Bulls, which was really good. And then they had 19 personal fouls committed. That's one more than the Bulls, although the Hornets did shoot more free throws by four and made it at a better percentage. Hornets, they need as many wins as they can because this team has a lot of talent. We haven't seen enough of them because they continually to have guys injured that is very important to their team and what they're trying to do even in the future. And if they can stay healthy for at least 20, 30 games, maybe this team can be legit. We won't ever know until they actually do that, though. And they have a lot of guys doing a lot of things right, and they still showing you that they have a lot of untapped potential, which makes it so annoying that we can't really see it long enough to really get us a healthy look at this team. But other than that, this was one of them games where you just look at it and say the Bulls, they were the better team a couple weeks ago. Now you look at them and they're at 500. They still can go on another win streak, but they're looking a little bit slower. They looking like they still trying to find a way to play good offense, just a different type of way. They switched up some things, didn't really benefit them as much right now, but you kind of have to do that because teams going to scout you. They're going to try to adjust to you. They're going to try to force you to do things you don't really want to do. Part of defense, part of what they should be doing. But at the same time, you have to have the counters. If you don't have the counters, teams are going to find a way to creep up on you and be able to touch you. And when they touch you, they're going to try to find a way to get up on you. And this was a game where the Bulls was winning. They looked like they would have enough to get it done. And the Hornets was able to find some shots, find a way to get open, find a way to create some space. They took advantage of that and was able to get some shots to fall in the fourth. And then they ended up atop of the Bulls, and the end of the game, they ended up losing. So this is a game where the Bulls got to learn. Like, we're young, we're still developing just like the Hornets, but we want to be a playoff team, and we have a record that isn't great right now, but we show what we can really be and what we really can do. And now it's time for us to re-find ourselves before we get lost. And I think that that's what the coach is going to have to call them and say, like, we got to stop all this bull crap, stop all these chucks, and find a way to find that offense and that defense that was there. I know some games they got hot at the end. I know some games they was able to pull out, but they still have the same team intact, so it shouldn't be that difficult to re-spark what they was doing well in the beginning of the season. And I know it's an 82 game season, so it ain't time to panic. They ain't below 500, but they are starting to get a little too comfortable, and they need to snap out of it before it's too late. And you don't want to pile up pile up losses when you need to be piling up wins. And in the Hornets, they need as many wins as they can get because this is looking like another lottery season for them. That's not a bad thing because having another star added to your roster that's already young and has a lot of talent ain't a bad thing, especially because they have the cap space to keep them too, and that will give them a little bit more depth, which they do need, and I feel like they addressed a little bit of that this offseason and in the draft. But having more talent, especially a guy that can really fit and help and be youthful still, can also help this team in the future too, since that's what they're building for this year and next couple years. This is just not a season where it's a one-time thing. These guys might be on this roster for another 2-3 years plus. And if they play well together like they did tonight, it would make a lot of sense. But they also have shown that they Jekyll Hyde type of team. One minute they look like they can compete with anybody. The next minute they can't defend or make a shot. And that's something they can't do if they want to be a playoff team, even in the Eastern Conference, because a lot of the players in the West are going to the East and making these teams more competitive and making these teams more well-rounded. So you can't just stay pat and not accomplish or do much because they're just going to continue to push you down and make you back where you were before, which is at the bottom of the East. And I think the Bulls are seeing that and the Hornets are seeing that, and that's why I had to bring it up. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation video just like this, but about various NBA only and basketball topics. Also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also mock draft and draft coverage too. And on top of that, I also would say thanks for watching. I got over 4,000 plus videos already on my channel that y'all can watch right now and enjoy, and it's all for free. Plus, I try to upload videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to look forward to and something that y'all can enjoy when it comes to basketball NBA content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the respect. Thanks for the continuing loyalness and holding me down for the fans that have done it. And thanks for the fans that want to check out the channel now and become one. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with more analysis. Hopefully. I'm going for now. And I'll see y'all later, hopefully.